Hey guys, welcome to Elli-May Smoked Barbecue. Today we are going to be smoking a eye of round roast that we picked up from our local grocery store. Now this thing isn't very big, it's only about 2 pounds. We've never done one before, so we're gonna attempt it today. Now there's a lot of things you can do with this that most people do. You can slice it real thin and make roast beef sandwiches out of it. You can slice it real thin and make a French dip, make some au jus to go with it. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to season it up, and then we're just going to cut steak medallions out of it and just eat it that way. Probably have some asparagus or some other vegetable with it today. But anyway, we didn't do a lot of work to this to trim it up. It's very, very lean meat. So we're going to probably look to finish it off around 130 degrees, somewhere in there. And then we trimmed just a little bit of fat off of it. Like I said, it's very, very lean. Took some of the silver skin off as well. So we're going to smoke this on our drum smoker, the Oklahoma Joe's Bronco. We're going to be using some hickory wood today. Looking probably an hour and a half or so to get this thing completed. Probably less than that. This is really small piece of meat. Like I said, it's very, very lean, so it'll cook pretty quick. And we're going to run the smoker between 250 and 275 degrees. So the first thing we want to do, obviously, is get it prepared for the smoker, and then after we get it prepared, we're going to make a glaze for it, but we'll get into that in just a minute. But the first thing I want to do is just give it a light brushing of some olive oil, real simple, kind of help build that bark and give it some crust. Real simple, just want to make sure you get all sides coated. Kind of making a mess here, getting oil everywhere. There we go, very, very simple. Clean this up. And today, we're just gonna be using salt and pepper for a rub. Basically, nothing fancy, equal parts of salt. This is kosher salt, and this is pepper. Equal parts of pepper. It's not table grind, it's kind of a rough grind, a little bit bigger. But so what we wanna do with this is get it nice and seasoned. This olive oil will help develop that crust. Give it a nice, kind of a crunchy, I guess, bark. So what I'm gonna do is make sure we get every little last bit of this bad boy seasoned up. Man, it smells good already. It's just salt and pepper. All right. So there you have it, nice liberal coating of salt and pepper. So now, that's basically it for that. Now what we want to do is, I'm going to take my gloves off real quick so I don't make a mess, is make the glaze for it. And the glaze is going to have 3 things in it. We got some light brown sugar here, as you can see. I almost spilled it out. Some Worcestershire Sauce, or whatever you call it, or however you pronounce it. And a little bit of mustard. Basically with this, we're just going to make kind of like a liquidy paste. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You use much or less brown sugar as you want, mustard, Worcester, whatever consistency you're looking for. There's no, like I said, there's no recipe for this. So we're just going to kind of wing it. Want to get some Worcester in here, whatever this is called. A little bit of this. And as you can see, it sugar really mix this up a little bit. And you can stop here if you want, if you like that that consistency. Now there's not a lot in here because obviously we have such a small piece of meat. But what we'll do, once we hit about the 120 mark on the meat, we'll go ahead and brush this on it and let it finish off. Get a nice crust on it. Then we're just going to, maybe a splash of mustard, about that much. You ain't got to make a mess with the mustard now. So anyway, I'm going to mix this up. Just like that, that's all there is to it. And like I said, you can get this to whatever consistency you want it. I like it like that, it's kind of liquidy, kind of a liquidy paste more as opposed to a actual paste. So there's that. Just like that, real quick, simple prep. Like I said, it's the eye of round roast, 2 pounds, salt, pepper mix, a little bit of olive oil, season it up, you just saw made our little glaze there, and then Once this gets around 120 degrees, we'll go ahead and glaze it and let it finish off the last 15 or 20 minutes or so to cook. Once we get there, we'll bring it back in and we'll slice it open and we'll see where we're at, see how well we did. So we're going to go ahead and get this out on the smoker, so everybody stay tuned. We'll see you in a bit. All right, there it is, guys. We're about 30 minutes into the cook, and this puppy is sitting at 100 degrees internal temperature, so getting close. Almost time to put that glaze on. But there you have it. You can see that the bark is really setting up very nice, so can't wait to get this thing finished and get into it and see how it tastes. So we get this lid closed and get this cook finished, so we'll see you soon. Stay tuned. All right, guys, here it is, the finished product. It took about an hour and a half, and we're at about 135 degrees internal temperature. It's been sitting here about 10 minutes, so you can see the glaze on there really came out nice and shiny. So what we want to do now is cut into it and see what's going on. So we'll cut this end off and cut a piece off. Just see how well we did. Oh yeah, that knife just goes right through it. Just like butter. Oh yeah, look at that, dude. Nice and juicy. Oh my goodness. See the little hole where the probe was at? You see the juice just pulling up on it right there. So, and you can see the glaze. So let's go ahead and cut a piece off. See what's going on. See how we did. Oh man, it cuts so nice. Need tongs. Here we go. Oh yeah. My goodness. Nice smoke flavor, very mild smoke flavor. That glaze, the sweetness. Just get a little bit of punch from that mustard. Wasn't a lot of mustard. Got one in there. Man, nice sweet. Complements that beef really well. Nice hint of that hickory smoke. Worked out really great. Just enough. I think the salt and pepper alone was perfect for it. Normally we put a little bit of cayenne pepper and some garlic in it when we do beef, but that worked out really nice. So like I said, you can cut this really thin and use it for like a roast beef sandwich or a French dip if you want to make some au jus or something like that. We're not going to do that. We're just going to cut it into, or I'm going to cut it into some probably 1.5 inch thick little medallions of steak, and then we're going to eat it, probably have some vegetables, maybe asparagus or something with it. But anyway, to recap what we did, this is an eye round, 2-pound little eye round we got on sale at the local grocery store, and we put some a little bit of olive oil on it, salt and pepper mixture, seasoned it up, put it on the Bronco drum smoker, used some hickory wood, ran that smoker right at 275. Took about an hour and a half to get to about 100, and I think we pulled it at 130 degrees and it sat. And then when we temped it, it was close to 135. So there you have it. Unbelievably nice, smooth, chewing piece of meat. First time we've ever done that, so worked out well. So anyway, there you have it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any more videos of some of these great things that we're cooking. So there you have it, folks. We're gonna sign off here and go enjoy us some eye around, and hopefully everybody stays healthy, be safe, and we'll see you on the next video. So stay tuned.